Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis, coming at y'all with Titanfall 2 Wishlist Episode 1/Part 1. And this is actually pretty incredible. Somebody gets a kill within 6 seconds of the game starting. Like, damn. This guy had to have the right spawn, line up his shot perfectly, because it was the longbow DMR, so that's normally 2 body shots, but he got a headshot. Boom, he was done in 6 seconds. Like, goddamn, like he had to spawn at the perfect spot, have the perfect opportunity to get a kill within 6 seconds. Like, dude, oh my, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Props to that guy. And I can't fucking kill this AFK guy, so we're gonna go ahead and slide on past him and pick him up a little bit later. But yeah, wish list. We got 2 suggestions, 2 lengthy suggestions, and I'm gonna throw 2 suggestions of my own. And of course, as more Titanfall news comes about and articles or anything, best believe that I'm going to hit y'all with my impressions, whatever I'm feeling, my predictions, all that good stuff. I haven't played Titanfall in a while. There's just been a lot of other stuff to play, so I had to kind of relearn. I played a lot more passively than I normally do. Normally I'm always moving around and shit, but you know, I played like a little bitch in this game, I will admit that. But let's go ahead and get started with Pointless Pulse, and I'm gonna read his entire comment and then we'll go one by one. Alright, my idea is immobile Titan, as in Titans that don't move but have advantages. They could have crazy damage output and large weapons like artillery cannons or large railgun rockets, etc. The immobile cannon could be called in high traffic areas like the B flag. What could be done as well are Titans with slow jump that could have thrusters that take time to lift the Titan to an elevated area. Those are some ideas. I will think of more. What's your opinion? The idea of an immobile Titan, I kind of like it only if it's in a specific game mode. If you were to have that in, let's say, attrition, I feel like that would really kind of disrupt the flow in a way. When I think of these immobile Titans, I think of them almost as like command centers, in which they would not be able to move, or they would move incredibly slow, and to be able to actually activate their abilities, you would press a button or whatever and it would initiate a really cool badass like fucking transformer sequence, right, where you like and then like sticks to the ground, and you have like a shitload of shields, you have a lot of health, you have weapons, you have multiple abilities that whoever is the pilot of that Titan can switch from one to the other. You can activate a large radar pulse that will go across the entire map for everyone on your team and highlight enemies. And you'd be able to shoot rockets. Let's say you have an ordnance, you'd be able to shoot rockets in the air on a target that's painted by another friendly Titan. That would be cool to me, only if there's a specific game mode like that. Similar to a Marked for Death almost, where one player on each team has command of that specific Titan, the immobile Titan. I don't know why I said command center, but I like that. He has the control of the command center, the command Titan. You would ideally want to keep them in the back of the map in your spawn, and the goal is to completely destroy that Titan. Whoever destroys the enemy Titan first wins. You have a limited amount of respawns and all that good stuff. So it would be similar to a Marked for Death, and it could be really hectic. It could be a long, drawn out game, but I think those with a lot of teamwork, a lot of strategy, can easily take advantage of a Titan that can't move. Just imagine that, a Titan that can't move. If you front and back that motherfucker, he's done, because then he would have to unlock himself. He would have to, the pilot would have to unlock the Titan, which would take a significant amount of time, turn around to face you, and then lock itself back in to be able to shoot you. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? I think that could work in a game mode. However, in attrition and stuff like that, I don't know. I think that kind of disrupts the flow. That would really just pause the game in a way that I feel like would be a disservice to the gameplay itself. I think the gameplay being fast paced and being extremely fluid and dynamic would really be brought back a step if we do immobile Titans in attrition, hardpoint, capture the flag, stuff like that. But the idea of an immobile Titan that has advantages and can work as a support type of deal, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it'll work in a game mode. I really do. As for the Titans with the slow jump and thrusters, I guess that would be similar to, you would have to like press A or something, be a sequence of a couple of like 5 seconds to be able to lift yourself. That's a cool idea, but I don't see that working, because then you would be able to go on top of buildings that a Titan shouldn't be able to access, and then that just makes Titans a little bit more difficult to deal with as a pilot. Because then imagine if you have 3 Titans on the field, 3 Titans to none, they get all on buildings, then you know it'd be hard to deal with them. You would have to go ground level, and then you have pilots, fucking the other 3 pilots just running around everywhere. I just don't like that idea. I think the thrusters on a Titan is kind of neat. Maybe if they do a campaign mode, that would be pretty cool to have a modified Titan like that for a specific level. But I don't see that really working in multiplayer. Now, before we get to chances, because he wrote a fucking scripture, I'm just gonna throw mine out there, my 2 out there, because they're not as substantial. Number 1, allow players in the lobby to vote for the map. Simple. 2 maps. If they tie, you go to a random one, or something like that. Really simple. It's just nice when you can vote for your map, and I like that idea. It'd just be really easy, really cool. The next one, a replay system, which I will probably make another video entirely about a replay system, maybe. But please God, if we have, I don't know how this guy got that guy. I thought he was gonna live. If we have a replay system, that would be so fucking nice, because with capture devices, yo, sometimes you think your recording's gone great and it just does not come out good, and it's just choppy, it's just all fucked up, the footage is terrible, the sound is, you know, off, blah 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 blah, all different kinds of problems. Anybody that has a capture device will know what I'm talking about. It happens, and it sucks when you have a fucking badass game that you can't tell anybody about, that you only have the memories in your head, and you can't show anybody, you can't show it off to anybody, because the fucking footage is fucked up, and you have 1 shot to record it. And if you don't get, if your Elgato or your whatever decides to be an asshole and doesn't want to record properly, well then you're kind of shit out of luck. Have a replay system like you've done in Call of Duty. Please, it'll just be really nice, and a lot of people would appreciate it. Now let's move on to Chance, who, fuck man, he's got a lot, which I will talk more about. Some of the stuff that he mentions, there's a couple of different perks that I will talk about more in depth, because I have similar ideas. For Titanfall 2, I will level perk on your pilot that would reduce the damage taken by an electric ordnance, as well as reduce the time your HUD is messed up. Overall damage reduction, like 15% enough so that walking by an arc mine won't one-shot you. That I completely agree, because that's fucking ridiculous. I would like to follow that up with a Titan perk that would also reduce arc damage on Titan shields by 10%. This would include arc grenade, arc mine, arc cannon, as well as amped chain gun. This perk would also decrease the time your Titan HUD is messed up. I think total disorientation time for both the perks should be -3 seconds, and -3 seconds the current time of disorientation. Let's see. He would also like a wall running perk. I'm running out of time. That would allow him to wall run on the same wall. And he would also like a new weapon. Don't worry about the weapon, my brother. They're going to do more, and they're going to fit in the range of what you've done with your statistics. That's just how it's going to be. There's going to be a rifle that's going to be just like the one you wanted. Yeah, I kind of skipped over that, because I skipped over some of the things, but he wants some new perks, a new weapon, and be able to wall run on the same wall, but as well as the electrical ordnances kind of perk that reduces damage. I like that. I think there will be a perk like that, like maybe you know, I hate to use tactical mask, but something like that that would completely mitigate any damage received by electrical smoke and other stuff like that. So guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Titanfall 2 Wishlist Part 1, Episode 1. If you want to leave your suggestions, please do so that way we can all talk about it. I'll give my opinion, and we can just continue to collect ideas as a community. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Charmaine. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.